Hope everybody is doing great today. I got a bus to the right of me that has 4444444 on it. Saw 1111 earlier, for whoever saw that. There is a vulture circling above my head. Rubberneckin' is playing by Elvis Presley, and the sun is shining bright today. I want to talk about shit that I wish that they wouldn't have done in school. One, wish they would have done away with history and maybe taught us a little bit more about meditating. Concentrated more on the arts, music, sports. Sure, we'll go with sports. Art, like any kind of art, and swimming and skating and everything that, people need to find their talents in or enjoy doing, instead of all the crap that they drummed into us that nobody cared about. And everybody cared if you got A's and B's and all this other stuff, but nobody cared if you actually, maintained the information, or your mental health was okay, or, nobody cared about that stuff. Just do this, suck it up, you'll be fine, keep going. Don't do that. Let kids be who they are. We spent too many years trying to make them into something 8800, make them into something that we wanted them to be. But here's the thing, did you like people telling you what you wanted to be, what you were going to be in life? I never did. Don't tell me what to do. Lots of people tried to tell me my whole life of things to do and what to be, and I didn't know what I wanted to do whenever I grew up, even 000. Even with, with medical. I was a pharmacy tech for 2 years. I was a medical assistant for 14 years. Been a nurse for 11, 12 years. I was a freaking human resource manager before all of that for a few years. So, kids should have that opportunity to figure it out. 44, 22. That number keeps popping up a lot. 22, 44, and different, now we got Humble and Kind playing, 33. So, some of the things that you should maybe give the kids a chance to do is teaching them how to meditate, teaching them how to do things more of their own, on their own. Things that they want, talk to them more about that. Maybe ask them what's in their head instead of telling them what you think. Do you hear the birds? Stop to get lunch. They're always around wherever I go. Hey Johnny. Yeah, so hope this helps somebody. Don't worry so much about the grades. Another bird, 3 birds. I just got them 3 right above my, yep. Don't worry so much about the grades. Maybe spend some time doing what they want to do. Say yes more often. Leave the nose out of it. Yeah? Later, guys. I wanted to add something to that. How can you learn anything in school if you're being bullied, if you're constantly worried about what's going to be on your report card and scared about what your parents are going to do when you get home? 000 again. 144 in front of me. I remember 321 on the clock for Virginia. I remember being sick to death all the time. Tom across the street in front of me. Good grief. I got signs everywhere. Yeah. I remember being sick to my stomach constantly on the bus home, worried about my report card. I remember changing the grades on it. You know, the last thing I was doing was worrying about how I'm going to learn something whenever I had people around me that didn't understand me. I was getting whipped for talking, writing sentences because my penmanship was shit. You know, does that even matter? How does any of that matter? Like, to me, the things that should matter is if I was loved, if I was cared for, you know, if I was doing what made me happy, you know, learning about things that lit me up. I mean, we need the basics, but there's other ways of going about doing that stuff. Don't Stop Believing by Journey is playing on the radio. So, you know, try to think about the things that you actually care about and sit and think why you actually freaking care about them. Do they really matter? Do they? If you weren't here tomorrow, would it fucking matter? I think not. 39's across the street from me. Later, guys.